Is there anybody out there? Leave a comment if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Relax, relax, relax. I do believe it's working. Good. That'll keep me going for the show. Come on, it's time to go. There is no pain you are receiving. That distant ship smoke on the horizon. I tried to look, but it was gone. There is something, I forgot the words halfway through on me now. The child has grown, the dream is gone. I have become comfortably numb. Gonna be out there in Chatland today. I'm getting ready to get started here, and I kind of have a reveal for the game I want to play. But I guess I can do something before that. I was waiting for people to join in. This is a complete surprise, so I would not be surprised if not very many people get on the chat. You might be able to tell by the red cartridge. We're going to do some Doom to start off with. Why not? It has been a while since I have played Super Nintendo Doom. I'm missing one of the metal clips in this thing. Kind of surprised at that. I know, I just got a game ready to go, and I'm like, you know what? Just in case no one shows up for it. It's a good game. This is not the only game I'm going to stream today. But since I can't stream tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and do this now. This game was dirty, as the kids say, AF. Dirty as fun. Let's see. Very surprised how dirty that was. Hey, it works. I heard the soundtrack in this game's pretty good. The opening screen looks fantastic for the Super Nintendo. Tonight on Sunday, Doom. Anyone ever seen Futurama? That's something that just popped in my head. Is it already having me play, or is this the demo? Nope, it's already having me play. Oh, yeah. That's fire. Why is the fire button? I'm not asking a question. The letter Y is the fire button. Oh my gosh, is this fun. Move that up here a little bit. Oh, yeah. How many frames a second is this, do you think? Is it 15? They're using the Super FX... I think we found out Super FX2 chip in this, aren't they? Kind of funny how they prided themselves at getting this to run on the lowest hardware. I mean, it runs great on the higher hardware, but... There we go. Could you guys see that far ahead? Because I couldn't. I don't remember choosing my difficulty. I'm probably just a fault now. Music sounds pretty good. Those of you who are used to the MS-DOS soundtrack may think that's blasphemy. But it doesn't sound too bad. Okay, that didn't look like it was supposed to hit me, but... There's shotgun shells. I do not remember where the shotgun is in the first level. It's something I should remember. Did I get him? I think I just unlocked one of the secrets, but... You know what I just realized is missing in this room? The wall. There's supposed to be a wall there. Huh. I was just singing some Pink Floyd earlier, so maybe that's why. We don't need no stinking walls up. Nothing in here. Get that health up. Alright, armor up. Hot dogs, armor, hot dogs. This is the music from the Headbangers Ball. I am here. Loading times isn't too bad. The first time I ever saw a loading screen on a cartridge game was Doom. Hey, Mickey, welcome to the stream. Where is everyone? This is a surprise stream. I didn't actually think I was going to be streaming tonight, so... Oh, geez. Good thing the hitbox on these are very generous. Who's hitting me? Oh, he's back there. Somebody saw me. Somebody else saw me. Man, I got the mega armor. Where is he? There should be someone in here too, but I already killed him. Man, is this painful to play nowadays. I'd rather be playing this on DOSBox. There's my shotgun. I'm already down on health. Oh. Gotta wait for it to fall down again. Oh no, I did. Who saw me? Yeah, just him. How's your night going, Mickey? When was the last time you played Doom on a Super Nintendo? He's behind me. I'm gonna say that should get him. Uh-oh. Okay. Every once in a while, the picture does that. Oh, did you hear that? Or did the music just restarted? Like I was gonna say, did the Super Nintendo just blip, or just my capture card? Every once in a while, the capture card does that. There's some health. He's only like 4 pixels tall, but I still got him. Somewhere over here. Thought there was, but maybe not. Playing this in glorious 10 frames a second? I think I'm being generous with that. I mean, I'll tell you what, this does beat the heck out of the Sega Genesis version of Doom. Because, well, I guess there's a Sega 32X version, so it doesn't beat that. But it beats the stock Sega Genesis. It does not have a version of Doom. I don't think neither does, I wonder what the Neo Geo would have looked like if it had Doom on it. Oh, this has got to be higher difficulty. I don't remember it being this hard. I am confusing my... For some reason, the shoot button being Y is throwing me off. Oh, that's the way out. And thank goodness that you don't have to be very good at aiming. I'll give me some shells, please. I missed all of the secrets, but at least I got through 2 levels. This is not the game I had planned on streaming tonight, but I will be streaming another game, very epic. Everybody is streaming, or I'm sorry, I don't want to say streaming. Everybody is playing Elden Ring, aren't they? Anybody playing Elden Ring? You grab it for one of your consoles. So I thought it'd be appropriate, since everyone's streaming that, there's a game I'm going to stream. I'll give you a hint. It's not Elden Ring. Uh-oh. I'm going to die, because I don't remember how to get out of here. And there it is. I'm going to try that again because I don't think I've ever made that mistake in this level until just now. Do not keep going. Where are you? There's one. Fire! Why isn't he firing? Okay. Get the health and step back. Hey, Julius, welcome to the stream. I saw your comment there, Mickey. I will get to you in just a second as soon as I can. You know what? Let's pause. There we go. Let's pause and I'll catch up on the chat. Everything's going well. Been a long time since you played Doom. Yeah, it's been a long time for me too. Well, not too long. I actually played it on the Switch over Christmas. May have played it on Xbox too when I had Game Pass. How you doing tonight, Mr. Julius? I need to quit doing. I need to quit adding those pronouns to it. I know I messed up with that one time and somebody got upset. By the way, what do you guys think of the shirt? Video games don't make us violent. Lag does. I thought this was an appropriate shirt to stream in. Enjoy playing much retro games as much as you do. That's awesome. What's the last retro game you played, Mickey? Someone modded Doom 32X and it is amazing. I want to see that. Hey, Jetstreamer, how we doing? All right, since we got some of the regulars in, I'm going to go and switch over. Because that is not the game I wanted to stream. That's just what I started streaming because I knew there was going to be some people in. This is going to be the only game I stream for the rest of the stream, so if you don't like it, sorry. Unless I get bored of it very quickly. I have to remember how to play it. Since everyone's streaming Elden Ring, I can't believe I haven't live streamed this yet. Now watch, it's not going to work. There it is. Everyone wants to stream Elden Ring? I'm going to stream Final Fantasy 3. It's the last 6. Oops. Final Fantasy. Fantasy. There we go. That opening music in this game is pretty darn epic. A lot of people consider this one of their favorite Final Fantasies. 7 and 6 usually get some of the closest rankings in terms of some of the best Final Fantasies that are out there. I personally would rank it 7 and 6 are pretty close for me, and then 4 and 8 are pretty close for me as well. Final Fantasy X would be close to that. But I've never live streamed this. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. Hey, Jet Screamer, I don't know if I mentioned you, but welcome to the stream. I saw your comment again. First Amender, welcome to the stream. Oh man, I saw your ColecoVision video. Excellent work. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir. Sir or madam. See, I'm from the Midwest, so apparently I usually say you guys to everyone, so I apologize. I try to say you all or y'all, but it gets me in trouble sometimes. So, my apologies if I get that wrong. 1,000 years has passed. Have passed. Iron, gunpowder, and steam engines have been rediscovered and high technology reigns. Just the music of this game, when you hear it, it's pretty darn good, isn't it? But there are some who would enslave the world by reviving the dread, destructive force known as magic. You gotta get the Dr. Evil quotes in there. Every time you post, I look forward to it. So, oh, I appreciate that, First Amender. Thank you so much. They always say, I forgot what it was. Someone says, everyone loves a compliment. That's what I'll paraphrase it. So, I don't always take it graciously, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I see Pizza Boy, welcome to the stream. Glad you're off tonight. This is the night I used to stream a while back, but Sunday nights have been way too busy for me. Oh, look at that. Its emulation has had a hard time getting this sound effect done right. So if you guys are hearing this, this is all original hardware. So I'm streaming this from my Super Nintendo into a capture card. I'm sorry, not into a capture card, into an upscaler, which is making it look presentable for stream. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream. So that's what you're hearing here. I don't know what this sounds like on the new one that just came out. They just redid this, the Pixel Remaster. I don't think they've ever gotten the sound effect right. When I played this on emulation back in like the 2000s, it was SNES 9X something. They couldn't get this right. It sounded like someone ringing a bell and then distorting the sound. It was really, really strange. It was like... That sounds like a whale. Okay, I'll just say it's a whale. First Amendment says Final Fantasy X is your favorites. Played Final Fantasy 7 and 10. But Final Fantasy's... Can do Final Fantasy 7, but better. You know, now that they've redone 7, I would put the 7 remake about where I would rank Final Fantasy X as well. Oh, this opening. And the music. I learned how to play this on piano at one point. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I have to sing over this, by the way, also it gets flagged. So apparently I don't sing anything like it. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Has Smooth McGroove done one of these? I mean this actual song. This is called Terrace Theme. And yes, it is probably my favorite theme in this entire game. There's a couple of them that are pretty good. The music in Final Fantasy is usually pretty good. 4, I like its soundtrack, but this one, 5 has an awesome soundtrack too. I think one of the most underrated soundtracks in all of Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy V. But man, this one cranks it up to 11. This is the one he did right before he did Final Fantasy VII. So... enjoy the music while it's playing in the background. Sorry if you can't hear it, but yeah, we gotta do that. Jet Screamer says, thanks, you're good. Cleaned all day, so you ordered pizza. Did I see Pizza Boy deliver it? See, here's the problem is I'm gonna get flagged for music because I'm just gonna sit here and listen to this soundtrack because it's awesome. We'll see this again in a little bit because we're going to go through the beginning. Last retro game you played was Blackthorn on the SNES. You know, I don't know if I played that, but I do own it. I don't know if I played that on stream. But yeah, 2 hours ago. Nice. Yeah, I had played... There we go. That's the intro. I had to get that captured. Because yes, this will be making an appearance. If you guys are unaware, I know First Amender said that you saw my ColecoVision video. That one's a bit older. But if you haven't seen the 10 Essential Games for that, I don't know which one you're referring to, because I've done the 10 Essential Games, I've done a console review, and I did a ColecoVision versus Atari 5200, so... ColecoVision's a pretty good console. Oh, man. And then here's the thing, too. I'm used to seeing... oh, yeah, by the way... I don't have an EverDrive for the SNES. I know in the past I had a Neo SD for the Neo Geo. This is an original cartridge. I've had this in my collection for a while. I bought it back in the day thinking, yeah, I'll probably want to play this on original console, and I just never did. And apparently the value on this has skyrocketed. So just to let you know, I've had it for a while. It was probably one of the first games I collected for, like, back when it was $5 to $10, probably $10 when most games were $5 or less. Back in the early to mid-2000s. Sunday nights are the most open days for you. It used to be for me, too. That's where I started out streaming, I See Pizza Boy. So, thankfully, a lot of you guys have followed me over. Kind of surprised that you guys are all still here tonight. If this works out, who knows? Monday night has been the one I usually stream now. Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't read this part. Long ago, the War of the Magi reduced the world to a scorched wasteland, and magic simply ceased to exist. 1,000 years have passed. There we go. Now, I didn't read the first part, but I read the rest of it. Yes, everyone is playing Elden Ring, so I thought, what a night to start Final Fantasy 3/6. This is the same sound from Chrono Trigger, ironically. Yes, I was going to wonder if you guys had heard that too. I do have Chrono Trigger on physical cartridge as well. Don't worry, I'll start the game here in a little bit. I'm just catching up on the chat and seeing how you guys are doing before I get started. Recently just played Chrono Trigger, first time playing. Yeah, Chris, I tried out my cartridges, how I got into that. I probably played it for a couple hours. But I also have it for the PS1. That's probably where I played it the most, because it came with Final Fantasy IV. And then I got Chrono Cross for PS1, and for some reason, I've just never played it. Love 9 the best? See, and that's a good one. Usually longtime fans of Final Fantasy love 9. And Hironobu Sakaguchi, who essentially created the first 6, and he was very influential on 7 and 8, and he created 9, he said that's his personal favorite. He said that over and over. That 9 is his favorite. I was very shocked how much I liked 9, Final Fantasy 9. Because it is a complete departure from where they took the series after that. I wanted to hear this again because I want to hear the sound effect because it was so hard. Okay, Chris said it on here. It's NES 9X. I think they already fixed that issue. Yeah, but when I encountered that issue, it was close to 20 years ago, and I just remember they had it wrong on there. Mighty Migs, welcome to the stream. Final Fantasy 3/6. Yep. This is a real cartridge, guys. I'm not playing this on emulation. I'm not playing this off of an EverDrive. This is the real deal. I also just played Doom a little bit if you guys wanted to go back after the stream and watch that. Amazing graphics for this game. Hate the battle mode? Really? Prefer real-time combat like in Zelda games? Okay, yeah. Mickey, that would be different. I gotta tell you, it took some getting used to. Like, I was used to Zelda 2. I loved the first Zelda and Link to the Past. I never played Zelda 2, ironically, back in the day. But I really liked that style better, and when I tried a Final Fantasy game back on the Super Nintendo, if I did, I remember playing a game, I don't think it was Final Fantasy, but it was a turn-based combat game. I didn't really care for it. But I like real-time strategy games, which is strange, but I don't like a lot of real-time strategy RPG games. Like Final Fantasy Tactics, it's okay. I mean, it's well-designed, it's good in that respect, but for me personally, I don't like it as much as the other Final Fantasies. And I do think it's gotten a lot better there. Let's see here. Ran 48 deliveries in a snowstorm on Thursday. You were tired. Oh, I'll bet. Sheesh. You know, I will say, don't take this the wrong way, but I did see a meme the other day that made me think of you, IC Pizza Boy. It just because it involved delivering pizzas, they said something. They said, I think it's the biggest cruel twist of fate when we think to ourselves, it's too dangerous to be out on the roads driving, so let's go ahead and let the 16 or 17-year-old do it in a rusted-out 1997 Honda Civic. It's probably a different car in the meme. And let him handle it on the roads. In other words, they're making fun of the people who order pizzas in a snowstorm. So it just kind of made me think, I'm like, I bet you that happens to you every time. 48 deliveries? That sounds like a lot. I don't have any basis to compare it to. Was that a lot? You saw the 10 Essential Games? Yeah, that was a fun one. I really think I can go back and do another one of those with the ColecoVision sometime, but I mean, it's, like I said, it gives me an excuse to pull out my ColecoVision and play it. Because sadly, because I have all these consoles here, I don't get to play, like right now, I'm like, oh, I would have liked to play ColecoVision, but Final Fantasy 3 is not on it. I can't believe we've already seen the intro twice. I could just watch this all day, seriously. If this was sitting in a department store in the 1990s, like 1994, and they had this plugged in, I could sit there and stare at that and not get bored within an hour. But don't worry, I'm going to start the game here in a second. I'm just going to catch up on the chat real quick. That's the one. It was very good. Okay, yep. Before your time, so largely unknown. Seeing you so candid about it, I was like, oh yeah. Like I said, I grew up in an era where I was aware of the ColecoVision, but it's also a little before my time. It's a neat system. You know what really intrigued me about the ColecoVision? No joke. They referenced it on South Park, like back in their first season, when the planetarium episode. No, not the planetarium episode. It's the one where they try to get. It's the chickenpox episode. They're trying to get everyone chickenpox, and they go over to Kenny's house so unknowingly they can get chickenpox, and Cartman asks, "So where is the Nintendo?" And Kenny's dad replies, We don't got Nintendo. All we got is the ColecoVision plugged into the black and white TV. And I'm like, I would play that. That'd be awesome. Final Fantasy VI is on your PlayStation. Gotcha. Blackthorn is awesome. Nice animations, interesting mechanics. Try it on live stream. I will pull it back out and try it on the live stream if I've already played it. I'm going through mostly some semi-alphabetical order on those. So I'm already up to the D's and the F's now. But I'm capturing footage for the Ultimate Super Nintendo review. I had been capturing footage for the last like 4 or 5 years for it. But then in 2019, I had a server crash. My file server went and it took a lot of my video footage with it. So like the first year and a half of my channel, it's backed up now because it was on YouTube, but I lost like all the source files for it and the 4K masters, so for the first year and a half of my channel. So some say that could be for the best based on my early quality of my work. That's somebody being me. Hey, Mr. Tamio, welcome to the stream. Get all sanitized up there. You know, my bottle of sanitizer is almost empty over here. You just made me think about that because I constantly sanitize when I'm touching all these old games. And I have a little cleaning station here, which you guys can't see off camera, just to get all these cleaned up here. Hey, Dial-Up Chronicles. Sorry, I don't know what made me not see that. Thank you so much for the donation. This is a childhood favorite of yours. Well, I'm glad I can accommodate here. All right, I am going to get started here just because... Can I? Can I skip the cutscene? I can't. We're just going to have to reset. Make sure I'm grabbing the right controller. There we go. Should be able to press a button. What is that top one? Is this corrupted? So these are not my saves. I've only played this on the PlayStation disc and on emulation. This is the first time I'm actually playing the physical cartridge any further than first time. I think the first time I didn't even... I'm just going to do a new game, and maybe I'll save over somebody else's. So here we're going to see the opening again. And that's alright. We'll let it go through. I have to remember that A is the select button, just like on the new Nintendo Switch. Never cared for Final Fantasy XI. Didn't care for the battle system. That's IC Pizza Boy's comment, by the way. They need to go back to turn-based. Well, I could, I would like to see a turn-based, massive multiplayer online game just to counterbalance all the other ones that are action-based. Just one. We only need one. Because there's not going to be too many people, I think, who would have that opinion besides me and you guys. Don't order food in a snowstorm. What if you had a power outage, Jet Screamer? Do you guys have a... Oh, I'm going to ask it. Do you guys have, like, the survival kit in your house? Keep at least, was it 14 days worth of food for you and the other people in your house? And water? Strangely, it depends on the time of year, but mostly through the winter, I will keep a case of water here, a bottled water, down here in the basement, and some canned food. Just because you never know. And I do have a way of making heat without electricity or natural gas, which comes in the house. Been watching the news, too. Usually average about 20 deliveries a day, so yeah, that was my suspicion, was that it was a lot. OXO, welcome to the stream. Nope, she's not listening today, so the echo is out. That's the prize on a Sunday. Yes, it is. I should be reading this. Vix, and this woman, the sorcerer, why is she here? Why is she here? I like how I forgot, they have to condense text, so they use a lot of contractions, I think sometimes unnecessarily. Like, wise is not a contraction. She'll, though. And it's all because this is back at a time where the amount of text they had in a game was limited by the storage size on here. There we go. I may have caught the end of my cough there. Yes, how you doing today, OXO? Now we'll see the intro again. graphics of this game, primarily using the Mode 7, for example, the snowstorms. Oh yeah, absolutely. This one is the first one where they used really everything at their disposal to tell a cinematic story. If I'm right, this is the only one that plays out some of their cutscenes from the battle window. Like, they used everything that they would normally use for gameplay just to enhance the story. And the story of this game is very involved. So if you've never played this before, I'm just going to give you a hinkling of it. The beginning of it, I don't think is what hooked me in. But later on, when you learn about this huge, epic war that's going on between, basically they call it the War of the Magi, it is incredibly detailed and intricate. Like, they were really pushing their own. Before Final Fantasy VII makes more sense when you make the jump from 4/2 into it because of this game. And of course, as soon as I go to start streaming and talking a lot, I get something caught in my throat. Dragon Quest XI. Love the way the battle system works. Is that turn-based, IC Pizza Boy? Rex Warden, welcome to the stream. Think this lets you skip the opening if you watched all the way through? Oh, sorry about that, Rex. Thanks for... I'm almost done with it, so... And I like hearing this song. So like I said, I could watch this for hours and not get bored. I'm sorry if you guys do. I would rebuy this as your last copy was stolen from you? Oh, that stinks. Oh yeah, current year prices for Mario RPG? Yeah. I'll say this. I really enjoy this game. Here we go. Now we're starting to get started here. I really enjoy this game, but yes, I don't know if I'd buy it because I already have it for the PS1. So, okay, Dragon Quest XI is that. Shinak, welcome to the stream. Can't let you have the Super EverDrive knockoff. You know, I hope to get an EverDrive eventually for this, but the EverDrives that can do the enhancement chips for this console are a bit out of my price range at the moment. If you guys donated a Super Chat for it, maybe I can start... Oh, see. Here's what I usually use. My Retro Pi. Pokemon fans try to play Chrono Trigger. Hey Tyler, Final Fantasy Open Tactics loved game story. Gotcha. Got the only one for the Jaguar, crazy expensive lately. Oh yeah, for the EverDrives, yeah. Alright. Let's put her on point. No sense on taking any risks forward. Oh yes, female protagonist lead. Imperial Magitech armor? Not even... Now, how do you say that? I always called this Narsh. But some people say it's Narshe, Narshi. I just called it Narsh. So, sorry if people don't like that. It's $60 now? That is insane to me. Like I said, when I bought this was back in like 2005. I got it down in St. Louis, and I paid, I want to say $10 for it. It could have been $14.99. Yeah, I don't remember. Nyx gained a level and Wedge gained a level. Like, I care about them. They're not going to be with us throughout this whole thing. But I think the Final Fantasy Anthology Collection for PS1, which also works on your PS2 and your PS3, regardless of if you have a backwards compatible model, all of those are acceptable options. But I mean, this was just remastered and put out on Steam. But they gotta be releasing for Nintendo Switch pretty soon. They had it on PS4 for a while, and PlayStation Vita. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to play it off original cartridge. I just really enjoy playing it off original cartridge. I did switch. I was playing Final Fantasy V on a Super Famicom, but the translation... The language barrier got to be too much for me, so I switched over and started playing it on the Final Fantasy Anthology Collection on the PS3 and the PS1 edition, but I'm playing it on the PS3, and it's much better. The only thing I'll say is that it doesn't emulate the sound correctly because it can't duplicate the echo of the SNES sound chip. You think you just found Tank Brigade for the Atari 2600? I was at my local retro game store just earlier today, and they had a bunch of Atari 2600 games. Most of them I already had. I was just kind of surprised at which games they actually had, but one of them is they had a complete in-box River Raid 2. I don't usually collect complete in-box because they wanted $80 for it, so I'm like, sorry, can't do that. Question mark gained a level. That's who I want. I want question mark to gain a level. Look at how... That's like a 90s color scheme, isn't it? That green, purple, and... I'm talking about on the character of sorry, don't want to ruin what her name is. Actually, I don't know what her name is in the original version. We must defend the mines. It's not a woolly mammoth, that's a fawn mammoth. Yeah. It doesn't matter what I use here, I can just keep going. Oh, I almost forgot her, they will eventually heal her, won't they? Take that. This is one of the first Final Fantasies I've ever played where the opening battles are so super easy that you're way overpowered, and then they take it all away from you and then force you to fight the same enemies again. You bought this when it came out and it was closer to 80 at that time. I don't doubt it. This is like a 3.5 megabyte game. I think they called that 32 megabit maybe? 28 megabit? Which was expensive at the time. According to our source, the frozen Esper was found in a new mine shaft. Maybe this one. Well, maybe. Chrono Trigger is even more. 150 for that one? I'm gonna have to put that in a lockbox. Any game that I find out is worth triple digits, I don't keep here. I have a deposit box that I keep all that stuff in. Hey, it's a were-rat. Who wants to see a TV series starring the were-rats from Final Fantasy VI? I bet you they'll make it. Earthbound is 300. Yeah, I knew about Earthbound. And no, I do not own Earthbound. I have never come across a copy of Earthbound physically. Out in the wild. I've seen one like in I went to a National Video Game Museum. I think they maybe had a copy there. But that's not one I think I'm gonna go collect just because I already have it. I have it twice. I have it for the Nintendo Switch right now through their online pass. But I also have the whatchamacallit. Did that just heal me? Want info about save points? No, I'll just save. And sorry, I'm gonna save over... I don't think I want to save over Mia's save. Jason wasn't the farthest around here. And Spike. Spike is a very 90s name, isn't it? Is that Mia or Maya? That's probably Maya, because of the H at the end of it. But I'm wondering what's with her background. Can you change the color to that? Or is that corrupted? I have never replaced the save battery on this, so maybe... I mean, maybe it's not getting me correctly. Oh, you know what? You're right. I have Heal Force. Thank you. I just read your comment on that, Rex. Thank you very much. Tina, they call her. They call her Tara in the US version, so that's what I was wondering. I don't know if they call her Tara in this one or Tina in this one. That's what I was getting down to. Hey, see you, Mr. Tammy, if you're still around. Thanks for dropping in on this Sunday evening. I will not be streaming tomorrow, so that's why I'm streaming tonight. But I didn't know I was going to be streaming tonight until 5 minutes before I press go live. So you can for 300, yeah. Just don't hold A. Just buy the SNES Mini to get Earthbound. Yeah, the SNES Mini is up there in price too, but thankfully I got that for whatever retail price was. I'll handle this. Stand back. Today was a good day. I went to the bowling alley and the arcade. I played some Atari 7800. We won't hand over the Esper. Welk! Get him! Who's Welk? Alright, now if I remember correctly... Yes, he's going to tell me this. Think back to our briefing. Do you recall hearing about a monster that eats lightning? Yes, that's this one. It stores energy in its shell. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. And he'll hide sometimes. This is active time battle system. Let's just do that. I don't know if that's going to do anything or not. What's Tech Missile? I have all these other attacks. I'm not using any of them just because I'm just getting through the battle. I hope she's still doing whatever. Alright, now I can heal everyone. Perhaps I should have leveled up before this. I don't know if I have to choose defend for the time to keep passing, but I'm going to keep doing that because I can't attack the shell. That's the sound he makes, I imagine. Bolt Beam? Sure. I think Fire Beam was doing more damage. I like the Tech Missile, though. Tech Missile seems to be doing a lot. Nope, he's still out. Oh, of course. I'd already said to fire. Mega Volt. Is that going to kill everybody? Yeah, thanks a lot, Wedge. Messing it all up here. Oh, what the? It's like he knows. Is it every so many attacks, or is it a time thing? Come on, give me a guru. You gotta make sure Tara doesn't die, or Tina. Tara or Tina, whoever. You're gonna buy an EverDrive? I would recommend ordering one from Stone Age Gamer unless Crows isn't having fulfillment issues. Yeah, Stone Age Gamer is where I was looking at for the Super Nintendo one, but they're sold out on everything. Well, all the ones that I want. They do have the, there we go. The first battle where you actually have to use strategy in this game, and I couldn't handle it. I got a potion. You bought Tank Brigade and a 2600 lots. Scan for good lots. Yeah, that's good. Rendered Earthbound when it came out. Was not impressed with it after having played Final Fantasy IV, so you started to hate it. I'm just hanging out here for a second. Oh, you know what I'll do? Because this is Final Fantasy, right? Every time you complete something, you go and save. Repo Man? Well, I don't like Repo Man. Enjoy that. Probably heal everyone, too. It'd be blasphemous to recommend AliExpress for an EverDrive? Oh, yeah. I can see that. That's the one you bought? You're gonna buy it, you recommend... Okay, so that's why you mentioned that. Well, what do you know? Already back at it. Even the bot appreciated my, Oh wait, hang on. Skills. Oops. Skills. Magic. Here. Alright, now... I guess I should have used their thing, but whatever. Save again. Isn't there a dash button I can use? Now we're about to see the Esper, aren't we? There it is. I want the Coleco multi-cart next. That'd be a good one to get, too. I'd like to be able to get one just because there's a lot of good homebrew on the Coleco. It's a good sound. Have I heard of the game called Einhander? Yes, I have. The Squaresoft side-scrolling shooter. I've only come across that game a couple of times in my life, too, but both times... Ooh, here we go. This is another good song. Just the eeriness. And it's all kind of based on that main theme. Also, the Saturn has a memory card that does more than just a pseudo-Saturn. Yep, I've heard that as well. Prefer ODEs for disc-based systems. Gotcha. Poor Wedge gets all the blame, none of the credit. That is correct. Even the bot appreciate Final Fantasy III, one of the best game. The best game of all time. That's a bold claim. Hey, what's the matter? Do you know something we don't? It's frozen and yet it's still moving. Girl. The frozen creature began emitting an eerie light. Hey, Tan Green, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you on. Nice to see you coming in. How you been doing, man? Man or woman? See, I keep saying man, but that's my Midwestern thing going on there. Where's that light coming from? Oh no, Wedge got his final comeuppance. Wedge, where are you? What's happening? Girl just sits there, staring blankly into space. Huh? That looks promising. There's some slowdown there. Einhander's $180, but you want it. Yeah, like I said, each time I've seen it, it's always been too expensive for me to try to get. Eventually, I'll try to snag one, or I'll borrow a copy if I can. Yours fits the Super Famicom. Use the Super 8 add-on for the NES. Yep. The only... There we go. Girl, where am I? Oh, that... Every time that makes me dizzy. Whoa, and I only just removed the crown. Head hurt. I don't know why that really weirds me out when the screen does that. It's worse than a screen flash. Old man, easy, this is a slave crown. The others had complete control over you while you were wearing it. I sound like Will Arnett in that show on Netflix that they do all the improv stuff. Murderville. Girl, I can't remember a thing. Old man. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you. In time, that is. And she stares blankly. That is probably the most common quote in all of Final Fantasy VI. ... By the way, bonus points if you guys know what the ... actually is in the English language. Oh. A mysterious young woman... Oh, this is the narrator. A mysterious young woman controlled by the Empire and born with the gift of magic. ... They call her Terra. Should I just say Terra or Tina? I like Terra. We're going with Terra. My name is Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering this fast. Here come the dogs. They got really good use out of those sprites. Open up! Give us back the girl and the Empire's Magitech armor. Well, I don't know where that armor went to. Oh, he's got to run into another room. Open the door and let the girl. She's an officer of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? I'm not doing a good female voice there. Old man, look, you got to get out of here. I don't have time to explain. He doesn't have time to mansplain, is what he's saying. Over here. Alright, now if I'm right, there's really nothing of interest along the way here. Oh, she's up there. Well, good thing she hid right in plain sight. Yeah. There's no dash button enabled by default. That'd be great as another save button. Ellipses is correct, Damon Forbes, and welcome to the stream. Best Final Fantasy 8-bit SNK boy? Yeah, we've been talking about that a little bit. Oh, now I have to pay attention to the battles so I don't die. Your primary NES uses the AV Famicom. Yep, that would be mine as well. If I had one. Bought it in television on eBay for cheap. Doesn't turn on. Apparently it's a common thing. Well, I can see after about, 42 years of sitting in a storage somewhere, potentially. That would do it. The Harvard comma. That's another... Is that an actual saying for that Jet Screamer, or is that a guess? Because I can see that being a Harvard comma. I like that. Oops. Oh, it's locked. I don't like the Repo Man. Oh, because he throws wrenches. And Vaporites. I don't know what Vaporite is. Terraso Stonk and Great Healer. Oh yeah. Strong. Must be strong. Don't really play NES? Oh, 8-bit. You're missing out. That's the ultimate 8-bit system other than 8-bit SNK, I guess. Terra gained a level. Got a tonic. And 54 GP. And it's what I call it here in New England, maybe somewhere else. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Similar thing happened. You fortunately got yours. Large library box games from a live auction at a library. Yeah. I'm sorry. Large library of the games. Who was the one who got stuff from their local library? Alright. We're definitely saving. Sorry, Wedge and Vix. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Hicks. Did that actually save? I think that's probably the most commonly said thing. Yeah, there we go. That's the most commonly said thing in all of Final Fantasy. Did my save actually save? Do I want the chest? Oh, yeah, I want the chest. No, it's not a sexist thing that I want the chest. Like the NES much better than the SNES, can't lie. Really, Jet Screamer? It's also interesting to say. I will say I am more nostalgic over the NES than I am the Super Nintendo. But honestly, I mean, I prefer playing either one. I will say this is the first time I've decided to like fully go through my entire library of games to make sure I played every single one of them. I played a lot of them. Sleeping bag. Did I get new equipment? No, I did not. Item. Tonic. That'll work. I call them tonics instead of potions in this one. I wonder if that's also a translating thing. Preemptive attack. Tara's hardcore here. She likes to attack before anyone else can attack her. That's a good question, Chris. I would have. That's actually sadly that wasn't my first question. My first question was really. I assume you've played it, just not on the NES. What? Stop throwing wrenches at me. Oh. You were dying and decided with your dying breath to throw another wrench at me? Nice. You can get video games from your local library near here? Yeah, that's got to be nice. I can't... Our local library, I haven't been in there in a long time. But I don't remember them ever having video games. Okay, it doesn't... I know there's a hidden door there. But if I walk over there, it's probably not going to open. What did I tell you? That's definitely a door. Gosh, this takes me back. This takes me right back to college, because that's when I played this mostly. Yeah, it was you, Icy Pizza Boy, that can get that. You get a relic later in the game that allows you to sprint. Oh, okay, that's right. But I think it's built in right from the get-go in the Chronicles edition. Much per SNES, you think great. NES has some great games, but SNES has way more AAA titles. You know, the SNES did amp Nintendo's game up to 11, I think. The NES easily beat out the Sega Master System in terms of library, just in terms of library, and that's the reason why people like it most. But, I mean, Nintendo had to be on their game when fair competition was entering the market. Got her. No. I should have used another tonic. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. This is gonna take some doing. I will not be able to read the chat during this. I forgot already that... I don't know why that thing with the pixelation always gets me. I don't know how Kefka would sound. But by the way, we're about to meet the main bad guy in this game. If you guys never heard of him, his name is Kefka, and he is, quote unquote, the biggest bad A superhero. I'm sorry, super villain in all of Final Fantasy. Crazy. I imagine he sounds something like Bozo the Clown, just basically how he dresses. My sweet little magic user. That sounds like Barney. Yeah, let's do it. Wee-hee-hee! With this slave crown, I'll practically own you. I love you, you love me. Oh, what did he do? Oh, he just put the crown on. Oh, where's his laugh? He has a laugh. This is supposedly the first... Look at this. And here it is, the battle window. They're telling stories with it. That's why I said, oh, there we go. Kefka. Wee-hee-hee, that's good. It's a cross between Goofy and that. I know, it's not the voice people would expect for Kefka, if you guys know who he is. There's the Emperor. Emperor Gestal, I think his name is. There. Oh, look at that. That's a good recall. We stand back on the brink of a major breakthrough. In the days to come, we'll witness the total revival of magic. It is our destiny, ours alone, to take this mystic force. This guy would probably sound like either Hitler or Emperor Hirohito. Not that those two are similar. Take this mystic force and claim what is rightfully ours. And then you hear a whole bunch of people going, Sig Heil, right in the cloud, and there we go. See? You guys think I'm kidding. There's definitely some World War II undertones here. Oh, I just realized, is it Celeste? I can't remember what her name is. The general, the female general to the right, is an important character, and I recognize her. I don't recognize the guy in the middle, but I think he has something to do with this too. I don't think he's a playable character, but there's so many playable characters in this game, I can't remember them all. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestal! That's probably a mistranslation too. I just saw that, Rex. From Hell's Heart, I throw a wrench at ye. Mostly modern systems at the library. Yeah, I guess that would be probably not unexpected. You probably have to put a deposit down for retro games this day and age. Old man, took you long enough. How goes the robbing and plundering trade? Do I consider Vita too modern to do episodes on? That's a great question. I've done episodes on like the PS5, so I guess I wouldn't consider it too modern, but maybe not relevant to what I do on this channel. I mean, partially the problem is I can't capture footage from it. Oh yes, lock. About ready to see a new one here. I'm not opposed to doing it, but let's just say I haven't had any plans to do... I haven't had any incentive to do anything on it yet. I appreciate that, First Amender. Yeah, I love seeing someone who actually knows their games. Quick question. What defines an MMO? Well, That is a good question. I think it's the fact that it's just you're playing against other people online. That's really the big thing. And not only just some people, just, like I said, massive amount. Over 100. Let's just say that. That's my thing for... That's my definition of massive. So an MMORPG would be over 100 people online playing the same game. Anyway, are you the one who sent for me? Yep, old man, yeah, there's a girl. Thank you to meet. I don't know if old man ever gets a name or not. It's better not have anything to do with that Magitech riding Imperial Witch. Oh, it does. Believe me, it does. And that guy needs to get woke. Dial-Up Chronicles. I remember the first time I saw SNES at your friend's house. It looked HD and you were blown away. That's a great way of putting it. It's an HD SNES. I'm sorry, it's an HD Nintendo Entertainment System. Actually, tell you the truth, the TurboGrafx can probably be defined as an HD Nintendo Entertainment System. This town is no match for the Empire. Our independence can only be assured if we join forces with the Returners, an underground resistance movement. Huh. Almost sounds like something out of Final Fantasy VII. Hint, hint. Well then, the bot's back. We are going to remove. And we're going to hide user. And we're going to report. There we go. The weird thing is I report it, and then it doesn't. There we go. And it takes a little bit for it to remove the rest of them off of there. That girl wasn't responsible for her actions because of the slave crown. We know that. Everybody knows it. Let's just move on. Welcome to the wonderful world of magic. I'm done. Anyone have fond memories with Barney the dinosaur? Fond memories? Maybe. I will say this. I embarrassingly loved Barney to a late age. Second grade-ish. It was too late to like, but I liked Barney. And I had no idea whatsoever that Barney wasn't cool. Until, of course, I came to school wearing a shirt about it, and everyone decided to remind me and let me know very gently that I was uncool because I like Barney. No crash here in Europe? Yep, that sounds correct to me. Although your guys' industry was really taken off after that point. You guys were all about the ZX Spectrum back in the early 80s, weren't you? And the Commodore 64? Or the Commodore 64, as I've heard some people call it. Ha! Emperor just... Is that an Emperor Gestalt comparison, First Amender? I like it. I've seen the Master System's better than the NES with hardware. Yes, and if you watch my 8-bit war, I talk about that. Jet Screamer. It is Celeste? Man, that is good recall. I have horrible recall with names for some reason. And that, I don't know why I'm remembering all this. Probably because of how many times I played this game. A lot of us didn't know the NES was the Famicom. Yep. That is true. Already playing on a home computer. You got a bot and have arrived. You have arrived. Is that a sign of success, Jet Screamer? Really what I need is a way to stop that from anything. And that every single one of them has an ending that I should ban. But I can't. I can't ban usernames, I guess. Do you like NES games? Yep. Hey, Death Seed Century. Welcome to the stream. Alright. We're getting to the point here where I'm going to start paying attention, because this is one of the few action and time-sensitive sequences you need. You need to stop them all from getting to Terra, basically. Such a good game, but so long, yes. At Captain Camer, Rocker. The BBC Micro, was that it, Jet Screamer? Nice. Alright, keep the chat going, but I'm gonna have to pay attention here. Well, a few times in this game, I'm really going to have to do so. I think I've been streaming this for about an hour. I should probably stop the capture and break up that movie file. Alright, use us to save Terra from the guards. Need more information? No, I remember how this works. Oh, I probably should have, because yes. I can't remember how... I need a position. There we go. Position. And then... change. There we go. Does anybody have magic? Can't remember. The Moogles will take care of him. What's sad is that I guess you do get a Moogle to play as later, but... Basically, I gotta cover all my bases here. That woolly mammoth knows magic. That's surprising to me. There's a show called Patches and Pockets in your area. A few episodes on YouTube here. Interesting. Was that a local show, Icy Pizza Boy, like produced locally? Like we had one for Bozo the Clown, but our Bozo was different from like everybody else's Bozo because he was more of a regional thing. All right. I needed to change. Oh yeah, there's more than one group. There's Mog. That's a good group. There we go. So basically, as you go through, you gotta make sure you're paying attention to all three of those. And then there's a boss battle at the end, if I remember correctly. Yes, it was local. Okay. Anybody remember the show Dinosaurs? Not the mama, not the mama. There he is. I feel like I'm gonna have to use a potion here. Yep, I should have used a potion. This is gonna kill me. Alright. Oh, there is such a thing as a potion. I'm just wasting tonics. Now what I can do here. Will tonic raise them from the dead? Like Dinosaurs, especially the finale? So that's interesting because I've heard other people who didn't like the finale. I need to move this group back. Yep. The last one. So Locke and his group are the weakest. And if I'm right, there's some down here still. There we go. Boss battle. Ooh. That's a good one. Of course they're going after him. Leave him alone. Yeesh. What did he do? That was an interesting thing. Kill the marshal. I feel like I'm in Django Unchained. Remember, to get the marshal, not the sheriff. Or get the sheriff, not the marshal. The finale took a lot of courage. Yeah, I was going to say, because, yeah, the finale of Dinosaurs, I do remember that as well. I was like, man, that's crazy. I was old enough to not be traumatized by it, but that would have been traumatizing to me. Thanks, Moogles. We are in your debt. Yes, we are, because he was too weak. He only has like 4 HP now, doesn't he? He's running out of the mine. Uh-oh. Better not let him see your secret entrance here. I think this switch will... Oh, you're back with us now? Yeah, he's already done all the heavy lifting. You saved me! Well, save your thanks for the Moogles. This guy would sound like the Mandalorian. I can't remember anything past or present. Well, we've all been there, haven't we? Sounds like she had a wild weekend. You have amnesia? A man said my memory would come back. Give it time. You're safe with me. I'll give you my word. I won't leave you until your memory returns. By the way, this secret entrance might be useful someday. Don't forget about it. Expositional dialogue. You gotta love it. Seems Europe embraced home computers more than the US we did. I think it was... Yeah, they embraced them more for kids than the US did. They were expensive otherwise. Alright. So I will be back here in just a second. But I'm definitely saving. If I go back in, can I go back in and use the inn? This is a classroom for a beginner. We have a few questions. Oh. Okay, I was going to say, I don't really want to use the... Uh-oh. Who might you be? So I can't use the inn. This is the pits. We better hightail it southward to Figaro. So yep, can't use the inn there. But I can take the beginner's tutorials. Re-up my health. This is water from a recovery spring. Oh, thank goodness. That's what I needed. Huh, it seems these things have exactly what I need at that moment in time. Huh. Context sensitive. Clever. Might want to get out in the world. Might want to get out and experience the world before coming in here. Well, yeah, I'll definitely take your word on that one. If the game tells you this is too difficult for you, chances are you need to trust the game. This is a classroom for the beginner. Here we answer questions. Oh, this is the same thing. What's in here? Environmental science. Oh, well, I can save here. We're going to have for 42 minutes. Why not? I think Spike's save is going to get it next. I kind of want to go on to Maya's save and see where they're at. But we might save that for a little while longer. Let's catch up on the chat. Beside Barney, you also grew up with Thomas the Tank. I like Thomas the Tank. What was the show that George Carlin was the conductor? Was that Thomas the Train, or was that something else? Really like Dinosaur, especially the finale. We already saw that. The ZX Spectrum and Commodore 64 were the most popular platforms for a while here. Yeah, in the US, they were popular, but they never reached like the heights that console gaming did. But I think everyone kind of knew that PCs were... I guess this thing is, not very many people had a PC. Not even adults had PCs back in that time frame. Maybe 10% of households. I remember the only person who I knew that had a computer back in 1990 was my grandpa. My grandpa on my dad's side was an engineer for one of the local manufacturing companies around the area, and he just had it because it was his hobby, I guess. He didn't really use it for work. He probably did some things on it, but it was an Apple IIc. And that was the first and only computer I knew that anyone had in their home until, I guess my friend had an Apple IIgs, but that wasn't really his computer at first, I guess, is what I'll say. Timex put out a Sinclair, yep. That's about right. Yeah, home computers, tape-based medium were definitely a big thing over there. Oh yeah, tape-based especially, because it was a lot cheaper than doing floppy disks back over in your regions, weren't they? Atari, Apple, and Commodore were all really competitive with each other. That sounds like a computer war that we can do, Jet Screamer. I hate hinting at something like that because I know if I do something like that, it's years away. Because I do have the Atari and the Commodore. I'm sorry, I have the Apple and the Commodore. I do not have an Atari computer. Still looking for one. Hopefully I can find one when they're all still working. Always wanted to play Load Runner on the computer. Would love to look at the original version. Is that on Apple II? I think I played it on Apple II. I remember being intrigued by it, but nowadays I'm not that impressed by it. Would have loved all that. School you had a Commodore computer. We had IBMs. We had this IBM. I guess it would have been a terminal, basically. Yeah, it didn't operate on its own. It had to be connected to a central server, and all the software was loaded off a floppy disk. There were no hard drives. The program I used to type was called Ultra Key on those. Won the home, yep. Amazing video on LGR about a trip. Oh yeah, he went to the computer warehouse in Texas. Computer Reset. I actually heard through the grapevine, through another very good YouTuber, that Computer Reset got robbed of some of their more valuable machines. Which is interesting because you literally pay a flat fee. It's not, relatively speaking, it's an awesome deal. From the way that I heard it on the LGR video. So I feel kind of strange that people would go in there and steal stuff out of there just because you're pretty much able to steal out of there just for a flat fee. I guess nothing beats free, but whatever. But yeah, I did see that. Yeah, pay $150. I couldn't remember what the fee was, but yep, there it is. $150. The problem is, my problem is, and I think this is where, that video probably could have been filmed a few weeks before it published. I'm thinking it's been picked over a lot in the last couple of years. Because the 8-Bit guy, LGR, and someone else I followed on YouTube for a while, they've all been there, and they've all kind of said that, yeah, it's been picked over now. But there are some things still there probably worth getting. I mean, there's a lot of software I don't have. I don't have a lot of the IBM software I probably should have. Some of that stuff that he passed on, I probably would have grabbed because I don't have it. Family didn't get a PC until the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, my family didn't get a PC until 1996. It's the first one. And my grandma didn't get a computer until the year 2000. She got Windows ME on her computer, and it was, terrible. But I think that was the only computer she used, and then eventually smartphones caught up, so 10 years later, they just gave her a smartphone that she could take pictures of the grandkids with, and that was the end of the computer. Commodore 64 was what your school had when you grew up, yep. They did upgrade to... They did have some Macs. They had some Mac, what are those called? Quadro Performa, maybe? They had some of those. The interesting thing about those is that they had a CD-ROM drive, and not all of them did. So it was not very common for them to have a CD-ROM drive, and our school, for some reason, decided to spring for the CD-ROM drives. They did get robbed, started boarding things up. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame that I think that they have to do that, but it's kind of strange, though, that it happened 2.5 years after. I guess when they first opened it up, it was very hard to get in. Like, I remember thinking I would love to go down to Texas and try to do that, and I did go down to Texas last year. I did not attempt to go to Computer Reset because I don't think I could physically manage to get around that store. Now, looking at what it looks like now, I probably can. But yeah, it was so... Yeah, it hasn't been picked over. What's left is cool for the sake of cool. Not... Yeah, for having a cool old piece not working. Maybe display pieces. It could be... Maybe they could be fixed. Really having to learn to program the Intellivision. Oh, learn some Java, VB, and C++ in university. I learned a little bit of Java, just enough to be dangerous, and VB script. C++ is another language to me. I should have learned C and C++ and C# and all those. I should have, but I didn't. Hey, King Sport, welcome to the stream. IBM was probably the best seller in the late 80s, early 90s. Strangely, IBM exited the home computer market around 2003, despite their success. Yeah, eventually they either bought Compaq or maybe HP bought Compaq. I can't remember what it was, but they phased out their home computer lines, just completely went to server because that's where they made their money. Like, the PC thing was great, but I think they never were able to overshadow what they did in the, what they were able to do in the server market and the enterprise hardware. That's what I was thinking. So they're just like, yeah, they can do without it. As long as they have business, they were good. But they were more of a business company to begin with. They didn't really do a lot of consumer products until like the later 80s. Maybe some typewriters back in the day made it into the consumer market, but they were like super expensive or considered top of the line. Yeah. Press one button, the whole thing will blow up. Computer basics, yep. One of Jared's first videos 2 years ago. Got what he got back then. Yes, exactly. When he did his going to computer reset. It was kind of funny. 8-Bit Guy makes an appearance in that one. Still know many people like that now. Oh yes, that is true. Working in tech support, I have that same feeling. All right, I don't really need the tutorials, and I don't think they're mandatory. I'm just gonna grab what's in the chest and go. Get the monster in a box. Oh no. Oh, it's a Lobo, that's right. I think that was a mistake. If I waited to grab that till I come back here later on in the game, that could have been better. I received a tincture or whatever it was. Recover. Alright. Let's do some damage around here. Figaro's to the south. Oh yeah. This is the only game where it's the entire time it puts you in this Mode 7 scaled perspective that was usually reserved for airships only. There we go. You guys can tell I've been a long day. I'm not used to having to think and talk at the same time. So you made money in your 20s just doing maintenance. I really wish I would have been more proactive with that, but I didn't know a lot of how to do stuff. It was really, for me, it was really just a hobby. I never thought of making this something lucrative, like the stuff with computers and whatever. And now I have so much work. I am not looking for, I'm not looking for work to do like more maintenance stuff on. Yeesh, these monsters got tough quick. Steel? Lie, a cheat, a steal. Still an antidote, that's good. Alright, Scorpion's about to get... Oh, Sandray is about to get it. If somebody does get poisoned, I think Terra just learned how to do a spell for it. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a Scorpion, that's an Arenid. On Figaro. Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. Who needs Elden Ring when you have Final Fantasy III, right? Heard that MS-DOS wasn't popular in Europe. Interesting. I can see that being a switch from people being... If people got used to BASIC and then had to upgrade to DOS. I think DOS was a lot of people's first experience with computers. AppleSoft BASIC maybe would have been, but like I said, it was never as popular as MS-DOS was, and it never took over in the business space like MS-DOS did. So, and then by the time people had to... I know a lot of people who still don't know how to do like the keyboard shortcuts for Control-C, Control-V, Control-P for print. Here's Figaro. Hang on. We're going to save again. Because yes, if there's anything I learned here... let's go ahead and just keep using the same slot. Wait! Oh, it's you. Proceed. Go see the king. I like... They're not even messing around. There's like, go see the king. No creative dialogue. It's just like, alright, all business. Get out of here. It doesn't look like it, but this castle incorporates some of the most high-tech devices in existence. For example, Oops, they're all top secret. Well, all the statues are headless. I'm sure if I used a strategy guide, it would be telling me to explore things first, but let's just go ahead and talk to the king. Oh, yes, man. You mean this young woman? With her 90s color scheme? Who do you think you are? Oh man, sorry. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady. Is chivalry not woke? The young king of Figaro, an ally to the Empire, and a master designer of machinery. Edgar, that's his name. I couldn't remember his name for the life of me. I am Edgar, king of Figaro. Surprise, someone like me knows a king? Oh. I should read that first and then apply the appropriate emotion to it. Instead of sounding like some digital assistant. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Person. So, you're an Imperial soldier. No problem. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Please relax while you're here. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Look, why are you helping me? Is it because of my abilities? I forgot there's a ... on there. I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Oh, they really know how to write a love sonnet in Final Fantasy, don't they? Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. Ooh, careful. You're bordering on sexual harassment there, buddy. I guess your abilities would be a distant third. I have the feeling that's the first. There it is. ... question mark. What's with you, anyway? You know, if she's from the 90s, she'd probably sound like a Valley girl. I've been doing that voice wrong this whole time. Yes, I'm still doing voices. It just sounds like my voice. Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. I suppose a normal girl would have found him dashing. But I'm hardly normal. Feel free to wander about. Like I said, they're not messing around here. They're all business with the NPC dialogue. Don't just have a good day, have a great day. Alright. There is something weird about those swords. We'll find that out later. The Empire's using something called magic. If he says the same thing, I'm going to be a little disappointed. No, it's different. Gestalt has harnessed the power of magic. Who can stop him now? Has Putin heard about magic? Oh, we can only hope not. Oh, here's a chest. Received a phoenix. Did you see how they spelled Phoenix down? They spelled it almost like Felix down. Still use command line there? I have to use command line in some environments. The Trash 80. I don't have much experience with that. With Radio Shack. Never had an Amiga. Neither did I. I didn't even know the Amiga was a computer until I started seeing YouTube videos about it. And I heard about the Video CD, Amiga CD32 or something like that. I heard about that. Does that world have an HR department? Well, we sure have to. Edgar is a true chat. You have a Jaguar, you can play, nice. Edgar suit. So many walkthroughs. Won't match your play. It's insane. Oh yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. As I said, I could be doing something. What was that? Did I see rare? Item. I've got use and rare. There we go. What's rare? Pennant worn by a girl who pilots the Magitech armor. Okay. To be honest, I do not remember exactly what to do from here, but I'm just gonna poke around until I break something. Da, 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 da. I received soft. Oh, it's the shop. I have 5,000 GP. Let's see. I can use a tent. I can use a tent. I can use some more Phoenix Downs. Sure, I need at least one of those. I already got one soft, but why not another? I have a spell for that. There was 50 NP. Look at how much that costs. Let us buy some more tonics. Ah, somebody let a fly in. You can see it out of the corner of my eye in there. Why is there a shop hidden like in that room? What's in here? I need some armor. I need some equipment is what I need. What's this guy selling? Receive tonic and antidote. There we go. Auto crossbow. What's a noise blaster? These are all weapons for Terra. I don't know which one's going to be the best. I'm just going to buy them and figure it out. That was weapons. Not a calculator. Does anyone remember the Happy Puppy Games website? Oh my gosh, that's a callback. Not only by name. I don't think I remember a thing about it. All right, these MP, I almost said PS3s. These NPCs wanna feel like talking now? No, same thing. All right, these guys said go see the king. Without. Oh, there we go. Now he has more information. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Figaro is the most modern structure in the world. Like a tour guide. Oh, here we got something. Scholars over the world are doing research on magic. Silly people. Scholars. Long ago, a force called magic existed. People who use magic were called mage knights. Good to know. Is there anything hidden in the shelves? Probably not. Didn't move like I do when I walk. It would be much better if she could move a little bit faster. Oh, I'm outside the castle now. This is Figaro. It's a desert castle, if I couldn't tell. Oh, here's an area. Haven't been in here. Oh, look, a bed. Can I rest? Whee! Don't you hate it when you toss and turn in bed all night? I'm having too much fun with this, aren't I? Weapons and items manufactured here are sent to South Figaro. Okay, can I... Is that where I'm supposed to go? I remember there's a cutscene that happens when I try to leave here. And remember, I don't want to get too far away from the castle walls or else it takes me to the outside world. And if there's anything you guys know about me is that I don't like the outside world. I'm imagining most people playing Final Fantasy probably don't. Outside world? Nah. You mean where all those terrible diseases are? I do. Every once in a while I ask my parents, I was like, did you guys think you'd still be getting your money's worth out of this console 30 years later? Edgar has a twin brother. He was such a nice boy. I was going to say, stop the music. Oh, here we go. Backstory. Youth. Brother, what's wrong with father? What's all this talk of his successor? Oh, no. I want to hear a little child saying that. What's wrong with father? Why are they talking about his successor? Isn't that terrible? That's so ironic. That's so ironic. It's making me laugh. Never heard of Happy Puppy. You remember it, Rex? Are you old enough to remember Reagan's inauguration? I am not. I wasn't even born yet for Reagan's inauguration. I was born enough not to remember, but his exit speech. I saw a meme earlier today that said something about, actually it was sent to me, that said something about, I'm glad that they're bringing back everything from my childhood. They brought back Luke Skywalker, they brought back Picard, they brought back the Ghostbusters, they're bringing back the Soviet Union. That made me laugh. I mean, if anything, I don't mean any offense to anybody, I'm just saying that made me laugh because of the irony of, like, everything that's nostalgic is making a comeback, including the wars. Awesome, Rex was telling your friend about that the other day. Hadn't thought about it in years, though. Old man Maury. Okay, all that stuff is polycount. Polycount sounds familiar. I don't know the other two. Saw him shot. Saw Buckwheat get shot too. Rolling on the floor laughing. Alright, let's keep going with this. Edgar, are you blind? Look how thin his face has become. How old is he? I'm imagining he's telling this to like an 8-year-old. I don't know why I find that to be the most humorous. In a fictional setting. I missed Chaos in the chat, I did? Holy cow, I did! Chaos, welcome to the stream. You even tagged me in it. It's just, I was too into the game. Youth. What is it? Brother. This is supposed to be tragic and really affecting your tears. Why is he crying? Why are you crying, huh? Get a short sum, huh? Edgar's twin brother who traded the throne for his own freedom. Oh, so he's like Edward V. He's the Edward V of Final Fantasy. He advocated for true love. Sabin. That's his name. Yes, I remembered as soon as I read it on the screen. Yes, his name is Sabin. Oh, he looked so like his father. When he ran away, he was a sweet child. I wonder what he's like now. Oh, I think he'll be... I don't know if he'll be disappointed or not. I don't remember Sabin. And now that we've gotten the tragic backstory out of the way... Oh yes, and there's tons of those, by the way. The reason why I don't remember it is because that's not a unique scenario. That's going to happen on many more times with character introductions. And I don't know, is there like 30 or so playable characters in this game eventually? There's a ton. His Highness said he'd marry me when I got older. Aww. Anybody remember when it was acceptable to marry an 8-year-old girl? The Empire has smashed the 3 cities on the southern continent. Just a matter of time until they come up here. I don't know why, but that sounds like... this. I think this castle reminds me of the Alamo, because this sounds like something somebody from Texas would say. Empire smashed 3 cities on the southern continent. It's just a matter of time before they come up here. I don't know why I'm reading that like, what's his face? Oh, I can picture him, but I can't. Sam Elliott. I don't know why I'm reading it like that, but that's the way I'm reading it. I know I sound nothing like him, but that's what I was trying to do. Welcome to GameSpy. Oh gosh, GameSpy. Now that I can talk about. That was like the Steam of its day, wasn't it? GameSpy Arcade. And I remember thinking, I'm not going to invest in this because eventually they'll shut down. Well, if this guy on the Chocobo would just get the heck out of my way, I can go into here. Knelt before Zod. Need a rest? Oh, well, I don't mind if I do. Just Screamer, remember coming home from school, turning on the TV news. Oh, they were playing the footage of Reagan being shot over and over again. Well, yeah, first time they got it on film, almost live. Because even with the Kennedy assassination, it took them a few hours to get that footage on TV. That's more of a history thing, why I know that. And they also said that's why the footage of the shooting looks so bad, is because not entirely due to aging. Oh, see, I just left. I have the feeling. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the overworld theme. I don't know why the fact that they had this theme sound this good on the Super Nintendo. It's just, like I said, this year would have been the year that Donkey Kong Country came out. So this would have been the best music of its time up until Donkey Kong Country came out and then blew it out of the water. You're saying nothing except for remembering Jimmy Carter becoming president? Yeah. Sorry, I don't remember that either. They really did. Just in case you missed it, let's look at it now. Well, I'm not recommending anyone leave the stream for it yet, but maybe after the stream. I've got to get my party before I... Wait. Oh, it's you. Proceed. I gotta get my party together before I leave. I rested. And I'm supposed to do something. I just explored the entire castle, from what I understand. Old business of the secession was too repugnant for Sabin, the king's brother. He fled the castle forever, settled with a coin toss. Oh yes, there's going to be a coin toss later on in here. So now I can talk to him again. Well, do you like my castle? That's I'm gonna do that every time because this guy sounds like a perv. Love how SNL treated. Ah. Oh really? I haven't seen that. I didn't see it yesterday. I seldom am up that late, believe it or not. Been reading about Kennedy, no conspiracy really, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, I think the problem with a lot of that is there's a lot of things that were probably not done well before that, but anyway. You were alive during Watergate, you think? It's hard to tell with some of those events that were going around you. It's like, do you remember it or you just remember being told about it? The earliest memory I have of anything worldwide happening was I remember the Bush and Clinton election of 92. And I remember... I don't remember who I said I voted for, but I would have been in first grade, maybe second grade. And they asked us who we would vote for, and I'm like, I don't even know who these people are. There it is. The clown theme continues. There he is, folks. This guy is considered to be the worst villain in all of Final Fantasy. And he says phooey. Phooey. I'm sorry, this is gotta get my Barney voice going. Phooey. Emperor Gastel's stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead. Why do you have to live in the middle of nowhere? These recon jobs are the pits. Ahem. There's sand on my boots. Now that sounds like Woody. There's sand on my boots. Oh. They're cleaning off his boots. Yes, sir. All set, sir. There it is. First line ever spoken by a Final Fantasy character. Idiots. I actually think he would probably sound like, who's that guy off of, is it G.I. Joe? Bring me the head. Is it Spider-Man villain? I can't remember. It wouldn't sound like Skeletor. And I can picture him, I can't think of his name. My mind is out there. Out of my way. Make some room. I'm on a vengeful path of doom. Oh. There we go. I have taken control of another character for some reason. Edgar, I thought we were allies. What are you doing in my domain? You're busy doing in the south, looking for more cities to destroy? That's for us to know and for you to find out. What brings Kefka, humble servant of Emperor Gestal, into our lovely presence? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she may have found refuge here. We just want to give her some hugs. This wouldn't have anything to do with this witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Why, she merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. You see, there's more girls. I almost feel bad reading this. There's more girls here than grains of sand. Okay, that's the proper use of then. Grains of sand out here. I can't keep track of them all. Well, I'd hate to be you if we find out you're lying. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious figure. That sounds like a threat. I mean, to be honest, there's definitely a threat there. Ooh, Damon, you're hitting the filter. YouTube thinks you're spreading misinformation. Actually, I don't know if that's true or not. It definitely thinks your comments aren't valid. That's YouTube saying that, not me. I'd say that guy's missing a few buttons. Is he talking about me or the villain? Take her to her room. Oh, I'd love to take her to her... I'm sorry, I'd love to chat with you, but the Chancellor and I must plan our strategy. Sometimes I hate being king, if you'll excuse me. Didn't I already rest earlier? Oh, I gotta follow him. Apparently I gotta follow him. At the pace of a snail moving across a plate of salt. I keep getting stuck. Where did he go? Okay, now seriously, where did he go? This is Figaro, the desert castle. Any areas. Don't worry about a thing. You're Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? That's Treasure Hunter. On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. The truth is, he's collaborating with the Returners, an organization opposed to the Empire. Ooh. I am his contact with that group. The old man you met in Narshe is one of us, or Narsh. Empire. But I'm a soldier of the Empire. I think. That's not true. That's why they were using you. Things are different now. I don't understand. What should I do? I can't tell you what to do. Alright, I'm tired of reading. I've been reading out loud for a while, and my throat's starting to get sore. My response to any conspiracy theory out there, though, is always the same. There are 4 lights! That's my response to any conspiracy theory out there. It's gonna go through on its own? Nope. What the? Oh, I have the feeling someone's trying to burn the castle down. What are you doing? Well, I'm just spreading a little fiery cheer. Bring me that girl now. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, then welcome to my barbecue. That's creepy. Oh, yeah. I like the fire. Oh, okay. As long as he's thinking the same thing. Fire. Why does he laugh? Fire. Fire. Get ready. Yes, sir. Changed your mind? I guess I have no choice. Or maybe I do. Take that. Look! Shameful that a king should flee, leaving his people behind. Oh, in a sense, I guess he just does leave them all behind. Okay, dive now. Dive! Dive now! That's a quote from a movie. Remember, dive! Dive now! Oh, look at that. Figaro submerge mode. It's like, it is actually kind of amazing that they squoze this game into 3.5 megabytes. Well, there goes my checkpoint. Get smart references always fail. Oh, your get smart references. Go, get them! Are they going to chase me? Oh, of course I caught up. Oh, now I have to face them the other way. How do you like fire now? Yeah. Oh yeah, the first time you use magic. What's the matter? You look positively spooked. Did you see what I just saw? Yeah, this kid seems loaded for bear. She's amazing. That was magic. M-A-G-I-C! Exclamation point! Magic? Now they're doing their Scooby-Doo mode. Their Scooby-Doo moment. Ghost! You use magic? Sarah, where on earth did you learn that? Now that's kind of a contradictory statement. Because she didn't learn it on Earth. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of this. Because I've never actually seen magic before. Oh, Tara can use... I like how... Oh, Tara can use magic and we can't. Whatever. We should probably get on with it. I like how the enemies just stand there and wait for this conversation to play out. They decide to leave? I was gonna say. Tech laser? What's tech laser? I don't think I'm gonna like tech laser. Oh, I really don't like tech laser. Well, do I have any Phoenix Downs? I was gonna say, they kick him again. Mother! Give me a Phoenix down. Ghouls. On a crossbow? Why not? She's got cure, doesn't she? Oh, there we go. Mother! There we go. Good thing she doesn't get any of that experience points. Son of a submariner. They'll pay for this. I just like the curse words. This is great. Well, yeah, it is. We just escaped the most evil, diabolical person. Was that a bad person? I'm scared. There's someone I'd like you to meet. We are members of the Returners. Our mentor, Bannon, would greatly like to meet you. Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Excuse me. Terra has magical powers. The Esper seem to react to her as can there because... Now, how does Edgar know to that? And the foggiest. It's just natural to me. But no human was born with the power... Yeah, that's a key hint. All I had to be armed with was the Brady Bunch and Star Trek. Look how we turned out. Just old enough to remember seeing the original Star Wars as a kid, 7 years old, 1977. That would have been awesome. I was about 10 years... I'm sorry, I was 11... No, I was 10 years old when I saw the Special Edition trilogy in theaters. And that was pretty special too, although you'll probably disagree with these special editions. You want to understand your own powers, right? I think we need to consult with Bannon. Please. Yeah, this game does take a while to complete, by the way. There's no way I'm getting anywhere close to being done with this game tonight. But I don't think I've ever live streamed... There we go. Oh, I can't save? Alright, I think I'm heading for South Figaro. Nope. Alright, this is where the castle used to be. Anybody know where I'm supposed to go? I cannot remember. I thought it was south. I can't walk over mountains. There's a... Oh, there's a cave. It's very hard to see, but that is a cave. I think that's where I'm supposed to go, but let's just check out the area while we got the Mode 7 magic working. Hey! Let me see if I pronounce this correctly. Zarna? Yeah. That's, I'm just gonna say lives. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wait, or... Plinio? There we go. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, yeah, I think that cave is literally the only place I can get to. I do enjoy that music, though. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Anybody think I need to head towards the cave? Plinio it is, alright. If I'm saying that wrong, you might have to spell it phonetically. I think this is where I'm heading. So, dismount. And I don't have... No sleeping bag. Will it cure KO status? That's what I thought. Tent. Where's tent? You're saying it right? You're Brazilian? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. As long as you can understand me, yeah, that's part of the thing is... There we go. King Edgar, where are you headed? Through the cave and eastward to South Figaro, so yes, this is where we need to go. Starting to get uncomfortable in the chair because I've been sitting down for too long. We've been streaming for a couple hours. Sadly, I'm gonna have to stop streaming towards the top of the hour. So we are going to be winding down here in about 20 minutes or so. Return to the castle. Brothers are safe. Yes, sir. Take care. So this is where I was supposed to go. That's what I thought. Did I save? Recovery stream. Oh, look, it's Yertle the Turtle. I didn't need to use my tent. I think this is an area that I remember grinding in for a while. I need to actually get some heartburn. Nobody likes heartburn. I think this is probably going to be a good spot to stop for Final Fantasy III tonight, but I'll grind in here for a little bit before I go. That's good, because those things apparently cost a buttload of money. How do I get it to go against everyone? There we go. Okay, that thing definitely doesn't like fire. Perfect. Auto crossbow every time. Nice. Oh, I should steal. I should see if I can get some Phoenix Downs from people. Man, they are back with a vengeance, aren't they? Report. How that user keeps getting back on here, I have no idea. And I'm not done reporting. I reported it, but for some reason it's not hiding the comments. I will admit, I'm not an expert on how to do that, but I was pretty sure I was doing it correctly. You just block them? Good. I was going to say, I will do my best to do with that, but I can't always. There we go. I need to steal. Full tonic. I'll take it. There, unlock gained a level. I'm getting into the battle system, so I'm not really... Couldn't steal. Aw. I like that auto crossbow. I'm glad I have that. I don't know how I have it, but I'm glad I do. Oh look, I got a Phoenix down. I don't know why, it fills me with joy the way that they spelled that. Preemptive attack, good to know. Oh, the bot is back. Alright, let's see what we can do here. There we go. Got him. I don't know how many times I have to report something like that, but there we go. I guess maybe the other thing is that I guess I don't have someone sitting here moderating in the comments, but I think the way that the big streamers don't have to deal with that is either they're automatically being blocked or they're moderating all the comments and approving each one of them. If you guys are wondering why I'm heading back towards the entrance, is I'm going to heal and then save again. Oh, why is he first? Yeah. I need to optimize some equipment there. Looks like I'm going to get a lot of GP before the next town, so that's going to be good. I feel like that should be a door. Yes, I do remember grinding in here before heading out. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I learned about that auto crossbow. Because otherwise these battles would be terribly difficult. There we go. I don't know why that turtle fills me with joy every time I see it. Nope, not yet. Alright. That does look like about where I'm going to end with Final Fantasy III, at least for today. Made some progress, though. Alright. So I'll let the music keep playing in the background a little bit, but I'm also going to catch up on the chat here. Before we're about to head out here. I guess some coffee, but your cat is peacefully sleeping on you. Oh, I'd wake up the cat. I have no problem with that. VHS version of Battlestar Galactica pilot movie. Read somewhere the pilot was shown in theaters in some countries. Yeah, I thought it was a movie too for some reason. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie then. Ah, that's 32 ounces of soda down. Yeah, Damon, that's one of the reasons why I'm streaming Final Fantasy III today, is because I figured everybody's going to be playing Elden Ring. I might as well play Final Fantasy III. I don't know what made me think that. You like Doctor Who? That's one of the things that people can't believe I never really got into, was Doctor Who. Not that I guess I've never really found it intriguing enough for me to give it a chance. There's just so much there's just so much to watch. We're like Tomorrow People. I've never even heard of that show, I don't think. Oh yeah, the Steam Deck's gonna come out. It's starting to be released. I did hear somebody just posted on social media that they ordered it, and without any notification, I'm sorry, without any, other than the notification that I just got, without any provocation, they found out their order is going to be delayed to Q2 of next year. So we'll see what happens with that. It's just, it's a terrible proposition trying to release a console or any sort of hardware at this time. It's just nuts. Land of the Lost. Did you guys see the Will Ferrell remake of that movie? Or remake movie of that show, I guess I should say. Wasn't terrible, but it was barely watchable. Favorite cheesy TV shows with Sigma the Sea Monster? Oh, I might have one for you, Jet Screamer. How many of you remember Flipper? Flipper, Flipper, he lives under the sea. Oh yeah, that's a cheesy show. That, now, at a more modern example, but still old, how many of you guys remember Sequest DSV? That one will be one. Those are some older ones. Acting was awful. That shows like Land of the Lost. Well, this game never played any of them. In your country, there's a bot like that too, but with a different name and a Russian name. Yeah, like I said, they're just. I have to probably do something to proactively prevent those. I'm gonna have to do some research into that. I said it's gonna get me in trouble, but I just sit here and listen to the soundtrack because the soundtrack of this game is very good. Tomorrow People is an English sci-fi show for kids. It showed on Nickelodeon in the early 80s in the US. Don't think a lot of people knew about it. Yeah, well, and in some places in the US too. We didn't get Nickelodeon on cable in our region until, like, I want to say the early 90s, but maybe the late 80s at the earliest. Flipper was awesome, yep. Jonathan Brandis, we still miss you, yep. You remember Sequest and it was terrible? I have fond memories of that show, but honestly, I don't know. I haven't seen it again. I kind of want to watch like the pilot episode just to see if it's any good. I probably isn't. I just remember playing that. Heard Sequest DSV from the channel SNES Drunk. Review the SNES. Yep. Oh yeah, there is a SNES game. I don't know if I have it. If I have it, I will definitely play that one of the next streams. Still like your talking car shows? Oh my gosh, what else is there? Is that the stream traffic has picked up. It feels like you guys aren't ready for me to be done. Do you guys want me to keep going? I was going to stop at the top of the hour, but I can grind through this dungeon a bit more. Just played Final Fantasy VII. It took forever. Yes, it will. Are you talking about the remake or the original? Alright. Turn on the capture. Let's do this. Oh, yes. You may have seen all of Lassie. Oh yeah, I'm sure that game is mediocre at best as well. I think I've played it a while back. I just don't know if I still have it. We're just gonna defend. I'm gonna steal. Tools. Couldn't steal. Why couldn't you steal? You're a thief. This is one of those nerve-wracking areas where I really wish... Oh, I regained a level, so I'm going to have to use the pond again. We can max out his HP. Pretty sure this is the way I have to go. I don't think I had to, but preferably. Now we're literally fighting shrimp. Oh no, I need to use my auto crossbow. This is gonna cost me in health. Tools, auto crossbow, thank you. I don't know what Bioblaster would do. Oh, Damon Forbes brings up a good point. Wheel of Fortune. We can definitely do that. Oh, the stream traffic went down again. Oh, by the way, I guess I should... Don't forget to like the stream, by the way, if you guys are still here. Lets YouTube know that I'm doing an okay enough job to keep promoting my content. Oh, you know what? This dungeon's not that bad. I thought there was a boss at the end of this. But apparently I was wrong. That made quick work of it. Now I'm heading to South Figaro. And to the east. I forgot they said into the east. Ooh, what is this guy? He's a rhinosaur. Rhinotaur. Oh, this guy can take some hits. Fire. Fire one. Oh, this guy takes a lot of them. Oh. And he decided to take all of my health. Okay, that's fine. Skill. Magic, cure. Yep. And if you like the way you look that much, you should go and heal yourself. There we go. Oh, here's our next character. He's going to keep running away from me, though, so I can't talk to him. Where'd he go? There's two of our new characters in here. I can't talk to him? At the very least, you can give me a response. Stand back, he seems very vaguely familiar. Wait a minute. There he is. He owes allegiance to no one, and he will do anything for money. He comes and goes as he likes like the wind. His name is Shadow. That Shadow, he'd slit his mama's throat for a nickel. And based on inflation, that would even be less. Hey, have a good night, 8-Bit. Sorry if I missed your comment on there. Oh, there's another one in here, too. Duncan made his son, Vargas, practice a strict martial arts lifestyle. Vargas resented it. I thought he was a character. The guy at the counter, he's kind of creepy. Yes, he is. This is his theme that's playing. Leave us. The dog eats strangers. Well, at least he talked. I was going to say, there should be a way out of here. Out of the way, I gotta get the cider over to the old man. It's my job, not scram. Oh yes. I'm already remembering some of the mission objectives in this town. It's amazing some of the things I can remember and the things I can't. I don't remember if this is the part where I get Shadow or not. Alright, that guy needs to move out of the way. Yep, stream's winding down, so let's go ahead and let me see if I can find my copy of Wheel of Fortune. And I will do one last save on here. And we'll finish up with Wheel of Fortune. I agree. I liked it. Oh, is it still here? Am I muted? Nope. Okay. As I said, I agree. I liked Enemy Mine as well. Was that Lou Gossett Jr. and Dennis Quaid? Can't remember if that's his name or not. This one takes a little bit to load. But we have it going. Jaws 3 was terrible. You know, I don't think I ever saw that one. Sadly, that was Natalie Wood's last movie. Oh, is that a... Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that one. This is the original Wheel of Fortune. There is a Wheel of Fortune Deluxe that I have as well. Strangely, not the only Wheel of Fortune I've played today. Played the arcade version a little while ago. Starring Vanna White. I find it strange that they could completely change this theme song. It probably has everything to do with
How many players would you like?
Oh, it's voice activated. I can't remember if I want to be able to get to...
Would you like to play against the computer? Please enter your name.
Hang on. I think I screwed that up. Let's do that again. Because I do not want to play against the computer if I don't have to. Ah. Well, let me skip. Magitech? Licensed by Nintendo. This looks like the version I was used to playing on DOS. There we go.
How many players would you like?
Oh, there we go.
Would you like to play against the computer?
Yeah.
Please enter your name.
Okay. The select button is X in this one. Did I gotta refill on my drink while I was at it? Oh, it does fit.
Please choose a character.
Oh, let's just go with generic white guy. Thing. There's something about press the X button. We're going to spin. Oh, here we go. Mode 7 magic here.
Choose a letter.
Oh, there's no L. One of the most commonly used letters in the English language. That almost seems random.
Choose a letter.
Now, you guys can guess letters in the chat, and if I see it before I select, I will definitely try to do this. There are no N's either? What? As I say, I'm about to go bankrupt with no money.
Choose a letter.
All right. There we go. We got 3 T's. Chris has an M in the chat that I can see. Oh, I'm bankrupt. Lost all that money.
Choose a letter.
No M's, Chris. I'm seeing the and H, so we'll go with H next. Because I don't have any money to buy any vowels. It almost doesn't spin right. It's like the wheel on Aladdin is better than the way this wheel spins. Oh, 3 H's. It's a thing. The... What are the letters we got? Oh, we got E.
Choose a letter.
Great if we could use this with a mouse. I didn't even try. Maybe the mouse is compatible with this. Only one E in the entire puzzle, guys. We got the letter N as in not M. I think I'm used to playing the deluxe edition because the wheel looks kind of funny to me.
Choose a letter.
I've already guessed N as in not M. Apparently, let's go with R. Vocal A.
Choose a letter.
Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, the last one I think has got to be path. So let's try that. Okay, good. It's not bankrupt. I thought it was going to be.
A letter.
No, it's not path. Is it bath?
Choose a letter.
Oh, I got it. It's not bath. But you're right. I should have guessed O, Damon. I should have listened to you. I didn't want to buy all the vowels, basically, so. But I should have, because I don't know how to spell Hippocratic.
Choose a letter.
It didn't let me know there were only vowels left. Doesn't it usually do that? You look so excited. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed oath. That was definitely not one of my first ones. The fact that I guessed P first, path instead of bath, what I was thinking. All right, I won $2,700. It looks like we're gonna move on to the second round. This one is a title. I was gonna say if it was a bridge too far, I was gonna be excited. All right. It's weird that it uses the top two. Like I have to press X to select everything, which is the top button on the control pad.
Choose a letter.
That was a lucky guess. But I was aiming for R, actually, IC Pizza Boy, because I just saw it. Vowel A. Let's go with let's go with that, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy it after. You guys just like making me buy all the vowels. This is a decent buy, decent buy. At least I know it's not soap. He looks just like staring out into space.
Choose a letter.
His eyes are the same color as his skin, which really makes me think he needs to see a doctor. You guys are on it. You guys got the R. I don't know if F's gonna be one, but I'll try it, Chris, because last time I doubted you and I shouldn't have.
Choose a letter.
Well, there you go. Next one is letter N. N is in not M. Ooh, 2,500. This is gonna be an expensive one, Damon.
Letter.
Oh, only one. You think E? We'll buy it. I got the money now.
Choose a letter.
Only got one E in the entire puzzle. I don't know what this is. See, I would think walk in the park, But I don't think that's right. Because the other one starts with a, not a W.
Choose a letter.
I didn't even look. We already had O and F. A D. Oh. I know what it is. You guys got it before I did. It's not soap because we already guessed A. But that D let me get it. I could start singing it. I know there's I'm just gonna go because there's more I know the title. Let me see if I can think of it. Da-da, 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 da-da. Yep, you guys are getting it. But of course, now we're just going for as much money as possible. Come on, 2,500. Come on, 2,500. 200 it is.
Choose a letter.
Da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da. Oh, we're so close. I thought we were going to get it and get the T with it.
Choose a letter.
I will choose a letter. Gosh, this thing's worse than Alexa. Oh, I said it. Oh, she's not listening. It is a 1964 movie by MGM. It is the first in the Pink Panther series.
Choose a letter.
Oh, why did I do that? I thought the I was going to go in both places. that's what's coming up later on tonight. All right. Enough of that. Yep. Written by Mr. Mancini. All right, this next one is a person. Max Power. Added a $5,000 space to the wheel. All right, letter suggestions start over again. Oh, there's the bankrupt. Oh, it didn't do the sound. I think it's kind of strange that it took them forever to make a Price is Right video game. Don't you? There wasn't a Price is Right video game until the Wii. B. B is in. There are no B's. That's what it's in. I'm glad that we're playing this the way that it was intended to. They were finally able, with the graphics of the Super Nintendo, to get the wheel to spin. All right, looking for other letters. I'm going to go with the generic ones. There are no R's either. Pirates would not be having a heyday with this one. M, as in many thanks that it's not N. Almost wheezing a little bit.
Choose a letter.
I must have forgotten to take my allergy medication. What did you say, M? Yeah, M. 2 people guessed M. You guys are right. I thought Max Power at first, but the last word's not long enough for power. Ham sandwich. Oh, wait, person. Let's go with another spin. Looking for more letters. That applause sounds generic.
Choose a letter.
Might be a Y on this one. Yam. I think it's a yam sandwich. Let's go with H. Oh, I was going to say, if it was ham sandwich, I was going to be very disappointed. Pam? Pam from The Office? What's her last name? Before they got married to Jim. Oh, that's a good guess. I don't know if that would have been one at this time or not.
Choose a letter.
It's not Pam. Could be Tom. What was, no, it's Alexander Hamilton, so can't be him. Be an H.
Choose a letter.
It's not Tom. That's not Pam.
Choose a letter.
This is a dilly of a pickle. It is an A. All right, I was like, I mean, I could be thinking something else. Could be Tim, but that's not it. Oh, okay. We could have an S in front of that. You know, we said Sam Elliott earlier, so it'd be weird if it was Sam Elliott. Is it Sam Malone? Oh, I didn't see your letter there with P, but I already guessed it. S. Double letter score. Oh, I know who it is. We were talking about Texas earlier, weren't we? One more consonant left. Probably gonna land on bankrupt now.
Choose a letter.
There we go. I knew what you meant, Icy Pizza Boy, but I went and read that. I'm like, is there a dam in Houston? I spelled it right the first time. Planet Houston. Oh yeah, you guys are all about the Superman references tonight. Neil before Zod, and now this. All right, phrase bonus round. I want a different puzzle. I don't like phrases. Congratulations, player one. You're the big winner with $11,000. All right, always pick the middle E. You guys have to help me on this. It has to be quick.
Choose a letter.
The phrase.
Choose a letter. Choose a letter. Choose a letter.
And she's very picky. Well, thankfully, I think I got it. Congratulations, player one. You won the bonus round. Press X to reveal your prize. I want a speedboat. And there's the generic picture of the studio that they scanned in. And there it is. Oh. You want a VCR, Damon? Oh, Betamax. That'd be good. Well, folks, as I said, there will not be a stream tomorrow because I am out of town tomorrow night. We're making... that is a nice car. I don't know if that's a Jeep or not. I don't know actually what kind of vehicle that is. Copyright 1992, Califon Productions. Licensed by Nintendo. And Game Tech's the one that made it. There it is. Press X to play Wheel of Fortune again. Now we're gonna call it there for night. So no stream tomorrow nights, but I will be back to Mondays the following week, which will be the first Monday in March. Oh yeah, Grand Wagon. Yep, that'd probably be a Wagoneer or whatever they called it. That's good recall. I would not have been aware of what vehicles were called back then. I'm looking at my calendar right now to see exactly when my next stream is. March 7th. No. I will not be able to stream next Monday either. So we could have another Sunday stream on our hands. Because, yeah, I forgot we got regionals that day for Scholastic Bowl. So we're making up a match that was snowed out earlier in the month tomorrow. And then I have a Scholastic Bowl match. It's our conference meet on March 1st. We have esports on Wednesday, and then Thursday I got to post a video, so hopefully we get that to be done there. Friday will be my first breath of fresh air of free time that I will get. And then, yeah, so maybe next Sunday I will be able to stream. Might not be able to. It kind of depends. I didn't know until, like I said, 5 minutes before I pressed go live that I was going to be able to stream tonight. So thanks everyone for joining on. It was good. It was kind of an unexpected stream, but I'm glad we got some new people who are showing up for the first time tonight, and we had some people who have been here for a while. Don't forget to prick that. Yeah, let me start that over again because I said that wrong. Let me remind you to put a like on the stream on your way out. Video coming on Thursday, so if you want to be notified when that posts. As my eye is burning. Toilet paper can be used for a lot of different things, but this is being used for. I use them for Kleenexes down here because I don't want to keep an entire case of Kleenexes down here. There we go. Whatever is making my eye burn. Oh my gosh. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see when the video gets posted. It is the final video in my Ultimate Neo Geo review. So yep, I'm going to talk about the Legacy. I have most of it done, so it should be on time, regardless of how busy I am this week, even though I don't have almost any free time until then. Yeah, thanks for coming in on a Sunday night. I know I usually try to stream on the same day each week, but like I said, this is my busy time of year because of Scholastic and esports. And then I don't know, my schedule will probably be adjusted again later on because we're going to have our state series, first ever Illinois state series in esports, and we are competing in it. So it's going to be fun. We're competing right now. I'm coaching Valorant, and my co-coach is coaching Super Smash Brothers. So it's been kind of fun to do that. And yeah, I don't think I'd ever stream it because then my players will be like, "Why do you stink so bad at it? How can you coach it if you're not that good at it?" But yeah, I kind of get that with it. So thanks a lot, everyone, for all your support. Thanks again for tuning in tonight. Thanks again to one of my earlier people. I was looking to see who donated today. I had a $1.99 donation almost right at the beginning, so thank you for that. Sorry I can't see who it is. It's not showing up in my chat history. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. Have a good week. I will see you guys maybe next Sunday, but if not, there will definitely be a video coming out on Thursday. Have a great night, everyone, and we will see you later.